Yeah. I also want to welcome not only the vendors, but all the townspeople and other visitors that stopping over and see what we have here. Most of these vendors are all local people that have some arts or crafts. So, there's a whole table full of paintings down there by local artists, and they're trying to get people to turn around and find a little gem in the town of Acton, Mary Grant Nature Preserve. We have activities all summer long. Our next activity is going to be the picnic in the park in August. And,
Whose Jeep is that?
in September, we're going to have a bluegrass festival here with nice music, and invite everybody to come and visit us and share what we have.
Could you tell me about the history of the Mary Grant and how it came to be?
Okay, the Mary Grant bequeathed this property to the Maine Coast Heritage Trust. Maine Coast Heritage Trust didn't really want to get involved with it, so they talked to the Three Rivers Land Trust. The Three Rivers Land Trust in turn talked to the Board of Selectmen in the town of Acton, and were willing to turn around and put it on the annual town meeting warrant, see if the town would accept the piece of property with a conservation easement. In 2004, the town meeting approved the request, and in 2005, the selectmen named the Mary Grant Committee to help develop the property. We had to tear the old building down because it was beyond repair. We was able to save the barn or shed that is here, and we cleaned all the surrounding vegetation. It hadn't been kept up for about 10, 15 years. It was all overgrown. We've developed different trails, walking trails down through the pine grove, and we get all kinds of good comments about the wonderful walking trail. And between the place for exercise, we have picnic tables available if families want to come up and have a picnic up here. We're in the process of getting electricity installed, and hopefully we'll also be able to get a shallow well in so that we can have a pitcher pump that we can use for water and for drinking purposes. We would like to invite anybody that would like to come up anytime, stop by and see what we have, and help us participate in the activities that we have going on here throughout the summer. In the wintertime, it's open to cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. The trails are open, so it's actually used as all 4 seasons. That's it.
Could you tell me a little about the committee that was formed?
We're asking people to sign in. Can you sign in, please? Right over here.
We absolutely can.
Thank you.
Who's on it? How many people? And if you need more help?
Okay, the original committee is kind of petered out now, and we turn around and have a limited number of folks that are involved with the present Mary Grant Committee, and we Barbara Seacar is the chairman of the committee.
Sounds like my
I'm on the
husband.
committee.
All I do is drive.
Not sure I remember all the names. Barbara?
Yeah.
The members of the committee.
Gene Achilles. Frank Rierach. Ralph Kelleher. Anybody's welcome. Karen Wells. These aren't necessarily sworn-in committee meetings. We don't have, we're not formal. Anybody's welcome, and they could say anything they want, whether they like us or not. Amen. Huh.
Well, thank you very much.
So there's work to be done. Trails need to be kept up, and trees need to be trimmed, and grass mowed. And in order to keep it beautiful as it is, Eric Gallagher been around and was a member for a number of years, and chairman for a number of years, and he helped with some of the flower gardens around, and he and his wife and his young daughter also turned around and developed a little berry village down on the cross trail, and a lot of kids that come up with their parents and whatnot enjoy making berry houses just off the trail. There's also what we call a turtle rock, and many of the smaller kids love to get on top of that turtle rock and have their pictures taken. It looks like a great big giant turtle. So, one other thing that we have, and I almost forgot, we also have a geocache hidden somewhere, and if anybody's interested, they can go on the website for geocaching and plug in domain, and then just plug in Mary Grant, and it'll give you the coordinates for the geocache. And that's becoming a more and more popular sport that many people are involved in.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Also, what needs to be mentioned is that we have a brand new privy, and that was erected by Eric Gallagher and Ethan Current, and we thank them very, very much.
Bye.
And so now they've decided it's much more efficient if they get money, and then they go with somebody from the church actually goes down there, and they go shopping, buy in the cities, they go to like a Sam's Club place, and then the city big place and buy, and then they take it back in the truck, and they give it to them, and they have freezers and everything to put it in, and correct.
No, that's much more efficient.
Oh, it's a much cost effective. Yes, it is. Yes, and it works quite well.
I'm just wondering which kind of like
Okay.
Okay, this is Jade. Church is Jade Jewelry. She makes it at home, and she sells it all over the place. And she owns the 109 Hair Salon in Sanford, Maine.
Well, thank you very much. How long has she been doing this?
About 10 years that I know of.
Oh, okay.
I've known her 10 years, and she's been doing it 10 years.
Wow, okay. And she's listed in the phone book?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
Some video of them going to the village and the children, and some of the people go down there, not during that time, but during the summer, sometime on vacation during the summer, to go down and look at the kids.
So they must have a home.
That's right.
People can.
I guess, I don't know, I think they stay with the
It's either that one or this one.
Flavor.
they've been doing it for years. And it's not just our church. It's our church is the United Church of Christ. It's the congregation, but it's the state.
What do you like to
It doesn't in all the churches.
People can try jewelry on and they can look at themselves in the mirror and see how it looks.
But how could I try it on?
Like earrings or whatever.
Earrings?
Necklaces. Some people, cord hangs too low. Does it hang too high?
I at least like my necklace. Mom, I at least like my necklace.
Hi, I'm Marita. Today I'm showing a table full of old needlecraft that comes from a friend's estate. And it's just nice samples of it. If anybody wants some, they can buy it from me. If they don't, just look and enjoy it.
I did look at it.
Could you explain, like, this piece here and some of the pieces?
This is eyelet. They used to make dresses out of eyelet also.
Yeah.
And in the old days, they did it themselves, but this is probably hand or machine done. This is weaving. These two pieces. crocheting or tatting, crocheting over here, cut work at the bottom,
Yep.
and applique right next to it. And this is just hang on, some embroidery.
I actually brought my cell
Oh,
phone.
wow, yeah.
I don't know how the reception is.
Okay,
Yes. Thank you.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just taking
2, 3, 4. You're doing it. You're doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. See? You are playing a musical instrument. Good.
I'm also an angel.
You're doing great. I'm gonna let you keep that up, and I'm gonna drum along.
I'm the only shaker here.
Shakers are very important. Excellent. Keep doing that. You are welcome to try anything that's in the center here, any of these drums. And it's okay if you've never used one before, because there's a first time for everything. That one, come on over and sit down by it. I'll show you how.
Time to trade it for something else.
Perfect. So now you don't have to hold it. And you circle. We're enjoying our day out here at the Mary Grant Preserve, and we would love to have you come join us. Come drum with us. We do a monthly drum circle the third Saturday of every month at the North Parish Congregational Church, starting at 6 o'clock. Everybody is welcome. You've all got rhythm right here. You just need permission to let it out. So come drum with us. There's always room in the circle. Bye.
Action. Just tell me about what you do. And, okay.
Hi, my name is Mary Ann Rattery, and I am the owner of Deeply Touch Reflexology and Healing Arts. I have my office space in Springvale. I practice reflexology. It is a healing, holistic art that helps heal and relax your body. It's either your ears, your hands, or your feet, and there are reflex points on all three areas that mirror your body. When worked and activated on those reflex points, it helps that body part relax. The circulation, the blood flow goes to that area and wants to heal. It is a very old practice that's been around for thousands of years. I am the only one in this area, and I am on a mission to teach people of the benefits of reflexology. And I'm here at Mary Grant's land to teach Acton citizens about reflexology. Thank you for having me, and my website, if you're interested in learning more about reflexology, is www.deeplytouchreflexology.com.
Show us some of the books.
Yes, I have also a Facebook page that you can like and go there, and I put up tips about reflexology each Tuesday to teach you about reflexology. I have books and brochures that also you can go on the web and learn a little bit more on there too. Again, Mary Ann, Deeply Touch Reflexology. Thank you.
Thank you. That was good. Thank you.
Hopefully they hear me over the drumming.
I know.
It's lovely. I love it.
Yeah.
Taking loose wool like this, just raw wool. This is core wool. And what you do is you take bits of it and you ball it up, and then you put needles into it. And by needling it, what you do is you compact the wool, and it will end up looking like this. And the more you compact it, the firmer it gets, and then you can start shaping it into different shapes. This is going to be a loon, and if you look, I've already got the tail started on it here. And I can get this to the point where it actually comes out to a little bit of a point by adding more wool to it. And what I was working on here is actually going to be the head of the loon. So.
And then how do you attach them?
No, you do the same thing. Oh, hello, I don't want all the vegetation. You actually take it and needle right down through it, and you can take a little bit of the loose wool and wrap it around so that it hides the juncture. Now, like on the fairies, you see how you got the arms, you got feet, the head, and everything. That's how all that's attached. So it's really a lot of fun. It's very addictive. I'm teaching classes at various different venues. I do the Heard Library, the Alfred Shaker Museum, and private homes. And I'm expecting to have a few more classes upcoming shortly. So, and if you want to sign up for a newsletter on classes in the future, I have a sign-up list. So there's that. And it is appropriate for young teenagers, say 13 age on up. They do need some motor control and stamina because
Okay.
it does take a bit of time. It's about a 3-hour class to do something like the Yankee Doodle Owl, the little owl, the red eyes. Takes about 3 hours.
Okay.
So they do need to have a certain amount of stamina.
Oh. Cute. Look at that. Oh, those are really neat.
All the items here are items that, oops, my snowman fell over. That are classes that are upcoming.
Okay.
That I'm going to be doing throughout the, next year here.
What is this?
Squash is neat. Mommy.
That's a lucette. And a lucette is a braiding tool. It's a medieval braiding tool. And you can make like shoelaces and cordage. You can actually, depending on the size of the hole in it, you can make rugs. And it's a matter of going like this. End up with a square braid out of it, and you can actually cut it at any point, and it will hold together and stay together. You can take and make bracelets out of it, necklaces. You can add beads in it as you're going. You can take and add beads to the yarn. It can be done with yarn. It can be done with roping. Anything that will fit through this hole, you can make rugs out of it. So it's really one of those addictive little
Sitting there fiddling.
projects. And my husband makes them. They're made from scratch.
Okay.
Back here.
3 days. That was at the Apollos.
I love it. In Ireland, those are gloves.
Well, we build our stuff. My wife does these. She builds them around.
I do. I also go to
Patsy? Yeah, we know Patsy.
I have
So that's that.
Oh, nice.
That's how to lucette. And I'm going to use your video. So anyhow,
Well, I have classes. I teach people.
he's got food already.
Oh yeah,
I teach anybody buying one, any if they want it.
such a romantic, haunting sound.
It's like a, yeah. Actually, I can make a little sound out of something. But yeah. Elk sound, some of the books, if you tune right, you can do some
Action.
Hi, my name is Debbie, and I live here in Acton on Loon Pond, and I make homemade goat's milk soap. I got into making goat's milk soap mainly because I had problems with my skin, and I wanted something natural and healthy, and with no synthetic chemicals or anything in it. So a friend of mine up Maine taught me how to make it. It takes about 2 to 2.5 hour process. We use lye, so it's not something that you want to do with children around. And I order all my essential oils and the scents and oils, all the different oils. We use coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil. Use all of these. You have to use stainless steel pots only, and plastic. You can't use anything with aluminum. And we make all different types, all different sizes, and I will give lessons if anybody wants to learn how to make their own. And so we just enjoy using it ourselves. We put things like lavender and oatmeal and cornmeal for exfoliating inside. And that's probably it. It's for sale here today at Art in the Park, but most days you can buy it at Keeping It Local, owned by Mary Demers on Route 109. And then we also do, my grandson and I make our own driftwood trees. So he helps me collect the driftwood and create the trees. And that's my grandson Tyler. And then my niece is here from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and she brought a display of jewelry that she makes. So that would be our little table here at Art in the Park.
Thank you.
I'm taking my hat. Hi, I'm Sue Walsh, and I'm here today at Art in the Park. I do have a little craft table, but I also brought with me my service puppy. I am a volunteer for an organization called Needs, which is based in Worcester, Mass. And they raise and train dogs to be service dogs for Americans with disabilities. And the dog that I have with me today is a 5-month-old Black Labrador. His name is Danny. He is the 8th puppy that I have raised for Needs, and I will have him for about a year. My job as a raiser is to teach him basic obedience, get him out into the public, so an event like this is a wonderful thing to bring him to. And after I've had him a year, he will go back to Needs. He goes into prison. Needs is associated with 13 prisons throughout New England, and there the inmates will take over the training and teach him whatever he will need to know to become a service dog. Come here, Dan. Danny. Good boy. Up. Come here, Danny. Come here. And as you can see, he's having a lazy day today.
So when did you get involved?
I actually became involved with Needs 5 years ago. So,
And what made you get involved?
What made me involved is a client of mine. I'm a dog trainer, and a client of mine was raising dogs, and she encouraged me to do the same. So I thought it'd be a good thing to do.
Okay. Is there a place where you can donate?
Yes, if you go to their website, it's www.needs.org.
And how do you qualify to become a helper in raising the service?
There aren't any. If you have dog experience, that's wonderful. But really, if you're willing to try it, we can walk you through it. So.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, and have a great day.
Yes, thank you.
Nice job.
Okay, Virginia, go ahead.
Action.
Action. Hi, Virginia.
Yes.
We're here to showcase some of my shirts today. I'm Richard Terrell, and my family's bouncing around here somewhere. We're selling a few tie-dye shirts, and I picked up a white shirt one day, and it told me that it wanted to change colors. So I started making these shirts, and I've kind of always been a fan, but in the last few years, out of desperation and the need to express some few things and get some stuff out, I started putting color on fabric and doing a lot of fabric art and primarily tie-dyes. My wife thinks they're therapeutic and really enjoys wearing them, and we've just had a lot of fun doing different things with them, and I think there's one for everybody around here. We've got a lot of wall hangings and tapestries which are hiding out somewhere. I'm going to put my back over here a minute. Well, I have no idea where they went. Somebody took, oh, here's one right here. Here's one of our little bandanas we make. We got lots of these. People like hanging them on the walls and things like that. And then we've got bigger ones, giant ones that people use on their beds or on for tablecloths or just to look at. And they're a lot of fun. And I'm just glad to be at Mary Grant today. Everybody's been having a good time, playing a lot of music. And
How long does it take you to make a t-shirt?
A shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Virginia, let me tell you. Some shirts take quite a while. But this shirt like this is like a 10 color. I mean, this doesn't happen. All this color is actually mixed right on the shirt with multiple colors. There's magenta, red, and then it turns kind of two colors, like 3 colors of orange and yellow here, a couple of colors of green. There's 3 different bottles of blue get used on this. There's some that's almost purple. And then it all gets mixed. and right on his shirt, except for the black. The black goes on black. But just different ways of folding the fabric and applying the dye. Probably the easiest part is putting the color on after you get it all on there. Probably to keep a shirt like this intensely colored, it requires a lot of careful rinsing, because whenever you apply this much dye to a piece of fabric, that's all live dye, and you got to leave it set on there for a day or so, and then when you go to rinse it out, it has to be dispersed really well. If not, you end up with muddy colors, and nobody wants a muddy colored shirt. But occasionally you get one, but it's a labor of love. I don't know that any of these shirts are any easier to make than others. They're all just different. It's a lot of fun. The family and I have a lot of fun opening them up and seeing what they're going to look like. I mean, I have a reasonable idea about what they're going to look like, and I anticipate whenever I'm building it what it's going to look like. But you never really know until you open it up and get it all washed out and get it ready to hang on the rack. But, here comes Mary. Hey, Mary, come over here and talk to Virginia and tell her about the shirts. Mary really likes the shirts. She thinks each one of them should be named individually and have a born on date on them.
Hello, how are you?
What do you think of these shirts, Mary?
I think they're amazing. I love to see how happy they make people, and it makes my day to see people
Happy.
Yes.
Now listen, if somebody wanted to get them, where would they go? Do you have a website?
Good question. No, we don't.
Do you have
no
a
website,
telephone
no phone,
number?
no job, no money.
Yep.
So
We're
if they
almost
wanted
free.
one, don't
have
say
to-
that.
If you see us out there, you better stop.
Oh, really?
Yep.
There's no
So,
number or
but it-
anything?
Huh?
There's no way to
There is a
contact
phone
you?
number.
There is a phone number?
I don't know.
You know what?
Okay.
I just gave away my
alrighty.
last card. I would hold that up in front of the camera, but I don't have it on
Okay.
me.
All right.
Can we edit that in later, Virginia?
Yes, you can. You can.
All right, I'm gonna
Alrighty.
catch up with you later.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Virginia.
Bye.
Have fun.
Hi, I'm Janelle, and I'm selling seashell jewelry that I've been making. It's actually my first time I've ever been anywhere, so this is kind of exciting for me. Do the different rings with the shells. These ones are from New Hampshire. Those are local ones, and the other ones, a lot of them are from the Florida area. And then I've got the earrings and the necklaces, some mixed in with like sea glass. And then, like the ones up front have the coral with the beads.
How long does it take you to make a pair of earrings?
It's a process. These shells, I have to rinse with a little solution to get the kind of white buildup off them. The local shells, I have to polish those ones to bring out like that shine in them. So it takes a little while to polish them, and then depending on the piece, these are a little bit quicker. These take a while. These rings, I wrap the copper for the band, so that takes quite a while, actually.
Now, what made you decide to get into this?
I've always made jewelry for myself, and I made one of these periwinkle shell rings for myself a few years ago, and just get a lot of comments about it, and people ask me where they can get it and stuff, so a lot of encouragement from my friends and family, so I started making stuff. And I'm going to give it a go.
Is there a website or a number that they can reach you, just in case?
I'm getting the website back up and running, but if you go on Facebook, you can look up Seaworn, S-E-A-W-O-R-N.
Okay.
So look up Seaworn, and still updating it and kind of getting things going, but that's where things will be for now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, and those are cards for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Bob Seeker, and my program is how to find a solution to smoking, to stop smoking. And I've written this book, and it's available at the fair here today, and it will help you to quit smoking. I'm a previous smoker, and I've given up smoking for about 5 years now. And I wrote about how to give it up and the tools that you need to quit smoking. And I believe I was inspired by God to write this book and to help people quit smoking. And it's been a blessing for me not to smoke. And the whole premise of the book and my program is to ask God to help you quit smoking. And I was inspired by the Bible, because if you ask God to help you quit smoking, He will answer your prayer. And there are many ways of giving up smoking, and a lot of programs will tell you why you shouldn't smoke and the cost of smoking and everything. But I believe my program is if you read this book and put your heart and soul into it, and you will be successful and stop smoking. So I thank you for the opportunity to show my book, and I hope that it will help you. Thank you.
Bob, how many years have you been smoking?
I used to smoke for about 20 or 25 years. And when you smoke, it affects your health. Almost every part of your health, your eyes, your voice, your lungs, weight, whatever. It affects your whole body. And I've just been blessed that I've given up smoking, and you really can't tell until you smoke for quite a while how it really affects your health.
And how long has it been now since you stopped smoking?
Well, it's been about 5-6 years now, and I have seen an improvement in my health. And they say if you don't smoke, you'd live 5 years longer than the average person that doesn't smoke. I mean, not if you stop smoking, you'll live 5 years longer than people that do smoke. So, and plus the money that you'd save, and it's good for your health.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Bob.
Well, I thank you for having me.
All righty.
Well, there's a thing, but I just.
course I'm gonna get a picture of you, Lorraine.
You know them.
Do I?
Yeah.
Who are they?
He said he saw you and he says, yeah, that's Virginia.
I'll see you again.
Hi. Oh, you left it on the table?
Yeah, it's right
That's
on the
fine.
corner.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep,
okay.
we have to leave.
We need
Thank you.
smiles. No problem.
Beautiful place. I love people.
Hello. Hi. She wanted me to get. Oh my goodness. She's wide awake. She's
That's okay.
beautiful.
That's what the wonders were.
How much did she weigh?
When she was born, she was 7'8", and she's 9 weeks now, and she's 9'9".
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's getting quite
She
big.
favors you, that's for sure, doesn't she? And
That's
how are
what most
you?
people say.
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Wonderful. Get close together so I can get a nice. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Lots of luck and congratulations. Wonderful. Isn't that precious?